Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
Best Nikon camera.
Starting at number 5.
Nikon D500. The headline specs of the D500 are, at first glance, quite astonishing. An extended top ISO value of 1.64 million, a 153-point AF system and 10 frames per second continuous shooting, up to 30 RAW frames and 90 plus JPEGs. That combination of AF possibilities, speed and low light shooting mark it out as a great camera for shooting wildlife or sports. The D500's sturdy body is built from magnesium alloy and it has a variety of customization options that let you assign certain functions to certain buttons, potentially very useful if you're shooting fast-moving wildlife or sport. The 153-point AF system in the D500 was effectively inherited from the ProSpec D5 DSLR, and it offers 55 user-selectable points with the rest devoted to help to assist with focused tracking on moving subjects. You can, however, switch to a 3D tracking mode that uses all 153 AF points and works in combination with a 180,000 pixel metering sensor that helps to track the main subject of your photographs. When AP reviewed the D500 back in 2016, we said, it's difficult not to conclude that the D500 is the most accomplished crop sensor camera yet made. Whilst it may have been somewhat superseded, the high spec and quality performance of the D500 has kept it relevant for many years after its launch.
Coming at number 4.
Nikon D610. Nikon's 2012 launch of its mid-range D600 DSLR seemed like a thumping success at first blush until users started to complain of dust and oil accumulation on the sensor. Nikon offered refunds and servicing for the cameras without ever really explaining the cause of the problem. Then, a year down the line, the D610 appeared, a camera that was exactly the same, except it bore a new shutter mechanism, and the dust/oil problem had mysteriously disappeared. That's all ancient history now. The Nikon D610 has been tried and tested for a decade, and with used prices hovering at around a quarter of the original asking, it offers terrific value for money. It's a beautifully built camera, constructed from a blend of magnesium alloy and tough plastic, and it handles well with logically laid out controls. The 9-point autofocus is pretty dated by 2023 standards, but images captured with the full-frame sensor still look great. The level of detail we managed to capture in RAW files at low ISOs was impressive, and the camera generally acquitted itself well up to around ISO 6400. We wouldn't recommend pushing beyond that unless there's really no alternative. Also, if you've started with an APS-C Nikon DSLR and have already acquired DX lenses, you can still use them on the full-frame D610 by engaging DX crop mode.
At number 3.
Nikon D6. Nikon's flagship pro DSLR, and very likely its last, is the wallet-busting D6. A serious price to match the serious specs packed into it. The company describes the D6 as Nikon's most powerful AF system yet and says it will deliver incredible shots of defining moments, without fail. Professional photographers, especially those in news, documentary and sports, want reliable equipment that they can trust to get the shot every time. To secure this, the D6 has a new AF engine with 105, all cross-type, AF points, group area AF with more custom settings for subject tracking and an eye-focusing priority setting in auto area AF or 3D tracking. Later pro mirrorless cameras like the Nikon Z9 built on this with futuristic AI-powered such as subject detection autofocus. The D6 system may not have these latest bells and whistles, but is very impressive nonetheless. Powerful ISO performance is another key selling point. The 20.8 MP full-frame sensor works with the XP6 processor to offer ISO 100 to 102,400. This is impressive enough, but can be expanded to an astronomical figure of 3,280,000. Other features include fast in-camera Wi-Fi image transfer, 15% faster than the D5, Bluetooth connections, higher resolution displays for quick and easy viewing, and a robust body.
Number 2 of my list.
Nikon D780. Launched in 2020, the Nikon D780 blended some of the best mirrorless technology with good old DSLR handling. It took the same sensor as was found in the mirrorless Z6, and placed it in a rugged body well equipped to stand up to the rigors of outdoor use. The sensor has a low-pass filter to eliminate noir and backside illuminated structure to maximize its light-gathering capabilities across its ISO range. And also 273 on-chip phase detection pixels to enhance its focusing performance in live view. Again, this is said to be crossover technology from the Nikon mirrorless camera lineup. The D780 also deploys Nikon's XT6 image processor which, amongst other things, helps to shoot at 7 frames per second via the viewfinder. A shutter speed range of 30-1/8000 SEC should cover nearly all subjects, arguably bar speeding bullets. The 180K pixel RGB sensor inherited from the D850 helps to feed info to the ASF system for accurate and precise tracking of subjects. For DSLR diehards, the D780 offers a superb array of shooting options and choices for capturing all manner of subjects. When AP tested the D780, we gave it a Test Bench Gold Award and said in our original review that it was a sensational camera that's built to a professional standard and is a sheer delight to use. It really doesn't get much better than that.
And number 1.
Nikon D3500. For new photographers looking to learn photography on a DSLR, the entry-level D3500 is one of the best options to buy. Its array of impressive features still look solid today, with a 24.2 MP sensor, burst shooting at up to 5 frames per second and an ISO range of 100 to 25,600 that enables the camera to cope well in dim lighting conditions. Also, to help beginners and less experienced users get to grips with the camera's controls, a handy guide mode presents a series of options to help people handle specific situations. The aim is to explain in simple terms how to use the D3500 settings to best effect, and the guide mode offers a choice of easy or advanced shooting scenarios. More experienced photographers can bypass this altogether. The D3500 also includes Nikon's active D-lighting processing, which is designed to lighten shadow areas and preserve highlight detail when you're faced with high-contrast scenes. The camera allows you to set active D-lighting to on or off settings. The D3500 is also notable for having a great body design, a deep grip and an intuitive layout of controls that make it straightforward to use. This is further aided by a quick menu screen that flashes up on the LCD screen when you press the I button on the rear of the camera. This provides quick and direct access to all of the key settings of the D3500.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.